Good morning, Redwood City.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for bringing us back from break in style. We appreciate it. Are you ready to begin?
Are we ready?
Are you ready?
We are ready.
Okay, you may begin.
Thank you. Good morning. My name is Derek, and I am the Redwood City Library Director. Welcome to our Storytime presentation this morning. We will be sharing the story of Elisa and the Three Mountains. This is based on the true story of Elisa, who we're very lucky to have here with us today. Elisa grew up in a very special place called the city of Redwood City. At the library there, she discovered a book that would guide her journey across 3 mountains, where she would discover resources to help her family, and her fellow community members to thrive. The 3 mountains were called Voice Mountain, Choice Mountain, and Leadership Mountain. Elisa also learned about a shared community vision in which every single person could thrive. She learned that community partners brought urgency, intentionality, and a spirit of collaboration to this work. But what stuck with Elisa the most was that so many people and organizations in her community supported children and youth in their life journeys by considering everyone always, addressing inequity, and prioritizing community voice. In the book, Elisa learned that her journey would require a backpack filled with gear given to her by the community. Elisa would travel across the mountains, meeting helpful guides to help support her journey. As Elisa meets the guides along her path this morning, the storybook will highlight the stories of other community members who benefited from the programs and services Elisa will learn about. On her trek up the first mountain, Voice Mountain, Elisa discovered opportunities like Oye and PACE when she met Ben and Raphael, who were community partners in the creation of both programs.
Hi, Elisa. I'm Ben. I work with Redwood City Together Community Collaborative, one of the many partners in the Orgullo y Educación Oye Latinx Conference. Oye was founded in 2010 by youth in the community. Oye creates a safe conference space for youth to explore and express their identities, discover and deepen their passion, and find support for the future. This year, Oye had a total of 400 youth participants and an additional 150 workshop providers, planning committee members, performers, and speakers. Here's your token. Good luck.
Hi, my name is Rafael Avendaño. I'm the Executive Director of Redwood City Together. Growing up in this area and not having many opportunities, decided to give back. This past summer, the lack of options for our youth in recreation created disruptive gatherings in our community, which led to fireworks, vandalism, and negative behavior. So in response, the Police Activities League and Redwood City Together decided to co-create with the hashtag Bike Life Youth to create the PACE program, the Purposeful Action Creation Engagement Plan. PACE has already provided 20 jobs for young people, 20, and 40 more this summer. PACE creates more leadership pathways and shared agency for opportunity youth in our community to co-create. Have fun up your trek. Yeah.
On the way up Choice Mountain, Elisa met more guides, like Kate, who was a leader in the collaborative community efforts to develop an anti-displacement strategy. Elisa also met Brianna and Gabby, who introduced her to the People's Budget Initiative.
Hi, Elisa. I'm Kate. As chair of the Volunteer Housing and Human Concerns Committee, I helped coordinate the creation of the city's first anti-displacement plan. The anti-displacement plan was created in partnership with hundreds of tenants, property owners, and partner organizations to preserve and protect affordable housing. The plan includes implementing just cause eviction protections, establishing a city housing preservation fund, and exploring additional protections for tenants and mobile homeowners. The outreach started with an effort to help our unhoused neighbors living in RVs. After engaging with over 100 housed and unhoused residents, along with many business owners, the city launched the temporary RV Safe Parking program in the fall of 2020. By the end of the program, 55 families had found permanent housing.
Hey, Elisa. I'm Brianna, Redwood City's first ever Equity and Inclusion Officer. My office led the community engagement for the People's Budget. The People's Budget brought historically marginalized voices, especially youth, to the table to democratically allocate $1 million of our city's budget. Projects funded by our city's participatory budgeting project underscore our community's shared vision of being a place where people of all ages, all backgrounds, and all incomes can thrive and participate. Projects include showers for unhoused community members, a youth peer mentorship program to prevent alcohol and other drug abuse, and funds for the implementation of the city's anti-displacement strategy.
Hi, Elisa. I'm Gabby, and I'm the Equity and Inclusion Fellow with the City of Redwood City. 474 community members submitted 674 ideas, and over 1,700 voted for potential people's budget projects. And over 200 were under 18 years old. Hundreds of ideas were submitted in Spanish as well. Outreach for the People's Budget taught us about new ways to reach communities often underrepresented in civic processes. Through partnerships with over 50 local community organizations, we bring these lessons into all of our engagements now. Good luck on your journey, Elisa.
On a bridge on the path to Leadership Mountain, Elisa met an inspiring guide named Olenka with a passion to make communities more accessible for all people of all ages and all abilities through the creation of Magical Bridge playgrounds.
Elisa, hi, I am Olenka. I'm the founder of Magical Bridge Foundation, and we partner with cities that value innovative playgrounds as a way to build more inclusive communities. Our playgrounds truly meet both the physical and social needs of all ages and all abilities, including the 1 in 36 now living with autism. Multi-generational programs both on and off the playground, like art activities, musical performances, movement for seniors, and kindness ambassador volunteer opportunities all help support the city's passion to find ways we are more similar than we are different. Redwood City's Magical Bridge Playground was the result of a collaboration between the city and its many diverse voices with its school children, healthcare professionals, disabled and elderly individuals, and of course, wonderful local families just like yours, Elisa. Here, inclusive means everyone. The Kindness Ambassadors and I are here to support your journey in becoming a kind leader, inclusive of everyone, and by doing so, you'll find that every day will be a magical one.
Full of inspiration from all of the wonderful guides she'd met and things she had learned, Elisa reflected deeply as she reached the peak of Leadership Mountain. She thought about all the community support to help her and her loved ones thrive. She also started to think about all the testimonials from community members like Norma and John on their own journeys across voice, choice, and leadership mountains. Voice!
As a kid, I loved asking questions and pushing the bounds of my knowledge. I wanted to understand the world I live in. But as I grew up, I realized I wanted to change it. I was challenged by the lack of affordable resources available, especially considering that I live in one of the most expensive counties in the country. Low-income friendly programming was rare, but what made it even more challenging was the lack of institutional support available for my family.
Choice!
I received positive choices through my engagement in the North Fair Oaks Youth Initiative, where I had the opportunity to develop my leadership skills. I was surrounded by individuals who believed in me and helped guide me on my journey to pursue higher education.
Leadership!
I believe in a world that is inclusive, accepting, and welcoming for all, regardless of status, background, or identity. I serve because everyone should be capable of accomplishing their dreams with hard work and equitable systems, giving them an opportunity to succeed. I want to help lead a system that supports my siblings, my nephews, my nieces, and all future generations thrive. I am Norma, and I am John. I am the PACE Youth. I am Trinidad, and I am Marine. Yo soy el inmigrante. I am an immigrant. Yo soy el ally de la comunidad LGBTQ+, las personas con diferentes habilidades, y las personas sin viviendas. I am an ally for the LGBTQ+ community, people with disabilities, and the unhoused. Ahora, yo soy una empleada de Redwood City Together, ayudando a otros a cruzar las montañas. Now, I am a Redwood City Together employee, helping others across the mountains. Esta es mi historia. This is my story. Yo soy Elisa. I am Elisa.